For my therapy session.
Circles.
Maybe
this is Mud's pre-show.
Got it. Host.
Hi, chat.
Actually, there was no additional pre-show. Wow.
Didn't take us long tonight. You know, I was already worked up.
Wow.
I don't want to.
Look at that.
My
Called the Redneck Riviera.
Oh,
That is the most
awful.
Alabama name for fucking anything.
That sounds
I found
like
it,
a
okay?
horrendous place to go. That sounds like a not safe place.
Apparently, it's a great place to go and reasonably priced.
Apparently.
Yeah, it's reasonably priced because no one wants to go there.
I mean, nobody wants to go to Myrtle Beach either.
You're damn right. That's why you don't.
Just saying.
That's a.
Unless you're going for bike week.
You're damn right. That's why you don't.
Oh, speaking of bike, I need to send you guys that video. Oh my god, it was the most. I saw a video on Facebook and it was like, "Welcome to Daytona." It's because it's fucking bike week. It was like some old dude getting spanked by some random chick in lingerie at a bar, and her writing shit and Sharpie on his back.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
That sounds like Florida.
Welcome
You
to
might
bike
know some
week.
people there.
Ugh.
Probably.
Has the pre-show finished?
The party is ready to get started.
Excellent.
Let's get the.
I mean, let me just start
Already
like
starting.
with that. Everything's good.
Push it good. Push it. Push it real good.
I do want to sound on the Sunday stream. Good old push it.
Push it real good. Do, 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 do.
Now it went longer than 10 seconds, so now I'm gonna get copyright struck. God damn it.
Good. Chaos.
Pop beep.
Nothing?
What the fuck?
No.
I don't know.
I want my goddamn Tokyo Drift.
Jesus.
Oh.
Is there a cooldown?
You're such a noob.
Do I have a cooldown or something?
Did someone just call a noob?
Yeah, but I meant dweeb.
You're such a noob, Jester. God.
No, not you. I was talking to Tulip, who's all in here going first.
Yeah, because I was the first one in.
Yeah, well.
Let me figure this out.
You're the first one to type. I was the first one in.
My only response is countered. This is part of the stream where we all just fuck around with Mud's
pretty much
chat commands.
Let me turn that down. It was on a 15-second cooldown.
Philip always finishes for
So I've heard.
How do we find out your things? How do we find out your things? Are they all in here?
What?
Oh, they are. Okay.
Nothing.
Sad.
Why is nothing? Why is it broken?
It's broken.
I broke it with my I sparked a watch streak. What the fuck does that mean?
It's borked.
Did you increase the through flames and fire?
I didn't touch shit.
Huh?
I didn't touch shit.
Wasn't
that requires me actually doing something.
Hey, did my sound play?
No, none of them are playing.
No, they're like broken.
I want my points
Mud
back.
is broken. Hey, I sparked a watch streak as well.
Yeah, I've watched apparently 3 consecutive streams this month.
So have I.
Oh my god.
We're all sparking it up in here.
How many times have you streamed this month?
I actually streamed a decent amount this month. Okay,
so enough time so I could watch.
Yeah, you have. My watch goes off like every Saturday morning.
Yeah, because I'm doing a fucking
because
race.
he's busy wrecking into pit row.
Speeding out of the pit stop.
Reluctantly crouched at the starting line.
I like that song.
Me too.
I don't know why
I
it's not
like is
working.
Blister in the Sun.
Like
See,
worked
you
fine on the
gotta give
first one.
Butterball her points back because they said they were proud of you and then it didn't work, so clearly they're not actually proud of you.
Yeah.
He's going the distance.
He's going
The speed.
All
alone in his time of need.
Wait,
So Jester, so at the beginning, they were all yakking about how we should start a podcast together and just record the beginning, everything we talk about before we start streaming.
Yeah, the
And that would actually just be
pre-D&D.
fun. And it's just a podcast where it's people messing around and just laughing is always fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know if it would gain much traction, but like also I don't care. I think that's the best way to make content. Just don't care if it gains traction. And if it does, you're like, oh, nice.
We call it the before the D&D show.
Before the show, the show.
Before the show, the show.
I mean, he's
You don't redeem it. Don't redeem it again. I forgot. I can replay them.
Don't redeem it.
Hey,
Please
I'm
please
proud
don't
of
break
you.
it again.
Julie, as a dad, I'm proud of you.
Mud over here telling
There you
you
go.
not to redeem it, not because they don't actually want you to spend their points, but because they don't want you to see that it's still broken.
They're playing.
But are they playing manually or are they playing for real?
He's pushing buttons over there.
I'm just like rerunning y'all's so that they'll actually
Did I
run.
hear the proud of you one? I didn't
It's
hear it.
It's quiet. Let me.
I see you did the ancient the hand fixed the lighting trick.
Yeah, hey
Julie,
man,
as a
every
dad,
time.
I'm proud of you.
All of the time works most of the time.
Knowing's half the battle.
Well, I am
100%
proud of
the
you. I have
time,
no
50% of the
idea.
time. What is that actual line from Anchorman?
Yes.
60% of the time, it works every time.
Ah, there we go. Okay.
That's
What's it called? Like Sex Panther or
Sex
something like
Panther.
that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know it's good because
Yeah.
it's made with real bits of panther.
It's illegal in like 100 something countries.
I'm not gonna lie, that smells like pure gasoline.
I fucking love that movie.
The first one, amazing. The second one, big yikes.
I never saw it. I only really
It's amazing. Zoolander 2 and the sequel to Anchorman are just god awful movies.
Super Troopers 2 was not as good.
Oh yeah, Super Troopers is another one that's really bad.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Super Troopers?
Super
The
Troopers
second.
2.
The second.
Ooh.
Super
The
Troopers
second
Okay,
one.
because
There's
not as
movies that
good.
don't
I got
need
a wedding
sequels, and
gift.
that's what I'm.
I got a wedding gift based on Super Troopers for my husband.
Super
These
Troopers
strawberries
is-
taste like strawberries.
I think the first one is one of the best comedy films ever, in my opinion. It's like top 5 for me.
honestly, I feel like the
Absolutely.
problem
Yeah.
with the second one is they just waited so long to make the second
Well,
one.
Yeah.
it was so much fan service too in the second movie.
Yeah, absolutely.
God, I hate fan service. Like when they finally let the two star-crossed lovers to get together. Who would like that?
But if you look at
It's-
Broken Lizard, every other movie they do is pretty decent. So Super Troopers was
Yeah.
really good. Club Dread was kind of shitty.
Club Dread is weird.
Beer Fest was fucking awesome.
I love Beer Fest. And
Beer
then
Fest was
there's
good.
what's the one in the
Grandma?
restaurant?
Slam and Salmon.
Slam and Salmon's also pretty good.
Yes. But Super Troopers 2, not so much.
No, that's
I was
I
honestly
don't
surprised
remember. I
that
may not have seen it.
not a comedy movie, but I'm surprised that Top Gun 2 was so good. Because
I heard that the Top Gun sequel was amazing.
I was expecting to be like Super Troopers 2, where like they just waited far too long to make a sequel that it just wasn't as good, and then like the sequel comes out for that. I was like, oh shit.
I'll be
Okay.
damned.
It's because Tom
Ooh,
Cruise is a
I'll take
vampire.
it.
It's
Like the
fair.
sequel. It's like the sequel to Blade
Power
Runner. man.
Scientology, Tulip.
Yeah, midichlorians are off the chart.
Sequel to Blade Runner, actually a fantastic film.
Heard that
Blade
too.
Runner 2049 is
Get out much.
fantastic.
I do not actually.
Literally, I'm always inside.
No, I mean I do walk.
That's
a lot.
what he said.
Like, we walked to the cruisers. Oh, I suppose you don't know what cruisers. We walked to the diner down the street.
Yeah.
Both
nice
of
place to get food.
both of the 21 Jump Street films, absolutely hilarious.
This is true.
That's fair. Isn't it like 21 Jump Street and then 22 Jump Street?
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep. They just
You fucked the captain's daughter.
the excuse for it is they just moved across the street.
I fucking love that.
Every
Just
time
wait till we
he
hit
says
20
that,
Jump Street.
is another bullet in your ass.
The best scene is when he's running around the office like,
Yeah.
oh, Schmidt fucked the captain's daughter. He's like giving everybody high fives.
I have a question.
Answer.
Are we
7.
playing tonight?
Yes.
Yes.
Mom showed
kidding.
up. All right, let's go ahead and get going.
All right,
Hey,
Mom.
Elena is just really excited to see grandmother. Or sorry, Nona.
My Nona.
Free cookies.
This
Where we
isn't
left
gonna
off, you
be
guys were
very-
wandering through a forest to get to a cottage.
Totally
Did you guys-
safe cottage.
And as we ended, you guys could see the cottage. With a little smoke coming out of the chimney. And it was just like a very homely looking place that seems, out of place for a forest made of stone. Or better description of petrified people.
Oh, that's right.
A horrible place to see. Like, just an awful place to behold. Inside, we had Nasara and the Fae that we have come to call Nona having tea and going to bed. And Nona is sitting up waiting for the rest of her guests to arrive.
Oh, so I already went to
We
bed.
did
Is that what you
Yeah.
said?
Yeah.
They sent. We sent you to bed, and she's going to send you guys to bed when you get in there. Non-optional sleep.
I had that we woke up and made it to Nona's.
Pardon?
I had that we already went to bed.
You guys did sleep, didn't you? Like, you slept before wandering to the forest, right? So you guys would
Yeah.
be arriving to the thing in the daytime.
Yes.
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 Yeah, okay. That's my bad.
I
No,
thought,
'cause I
I
talked to
thought
Nona
they
in my
got
dreams
to. I
No,
thought they
'cause
got to the
Jester
forest like in the morning.
highly
though.
recommended that we do not wander the forest at night. That's a big no-no. So we opted to go in the morning.
Yeah. So you guys arrive in the good old mid-afternoon. At the cottage. Where your journey was relatively safe. You saw a few things that you felt was awful. But none of them stuck. They were constantly just like at the edge of your vision. And if you stopped to like look at it, whatever was there was just gone.
Ah.
Weird.
The entire walk just features the unsettling feeling of this place is awful.
Very, very uncanny valley.
Every time you would have a moment where it's like, maybe it's not so bad here, you would just immediately get the feeling of, I'm surrounded by petrified people. This is awful.
Yeah.
Did anybody check to see if they could tell what petrified them?
You're welcome to.
What kind of check would that be?
Yeah, what would that be?
Right.
History check?
Probably not history. In this case, it would probably
Arcana?
be Arcana or. let me
Oh,
just
that's
go-
much worse.
Hold on, let me look at the skills real quick. And I could see an argument for survival. So Arcana or survival,
Arcana or survival? Yeah, I guess I'm going Arcana.
or medicine.
Ooh, I'm going medicine for sure.
you
That's my
go
best
medicine.
stat.
Actually, I will give you the help action.
I need to start using that more. Oh, you're gonna give me the help action? Okay.
Yes. So that's advantage, baby.
That is 25.
Nice.
Rolled an 18.
Nice. Let me just go ahead and read the thingy here. And what exactly are you trying to figure out?
How they became petrified.
What caused this petrification? I guess.
They saw the boobas.
You know of a few things that can cause petrification. Many of them are awful creatures that you wouldn't want to run into, like Medusas.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed. Rachel
And there's
Arkin.
some like ambient magics that can cause it. Though, looking at these petrified, you see something beyond their petrification. Like, they're petrified, but they also seem to be getting drained after they're petrified.
Oh. So I let them know, like, there's more, there seems to be a lingering effect beyond this petrification.
Like,
Ugh.
it seems like they get petrified and then something else drains them, or perhaps it's the same creature or entity that drains them. But it's like a twofold curse.
Oof.
Give me
And
my
before
Nona.
it's actually
Oh,
Nona,
so-
and then this is essentially Sweeney Todd
That's
style cookies.
Oh no!
Oh,
That sounds awful. That sounds
La
horrendous.
la la, that's my Nona.
I would never do that to you. That was not at all the intention. Actually,
oh, excuse me.
God. That's
The
just like
camera
shit.
is
They're onto me.
there sure is something else on that map that could for sure be doing it, though.
Given that the case, can I do a perception check to make sure that there's nothing around us?
Sure.
I thought he was trying to do a perception check on our own DM.
I'd like to roll insight on the
I do
DM.
an insight check on Jester.
Yeah, sure. Insight on Jester, that is an 18.
They are being 100% truthful to you.
Okay, cool. Now, my perception check is only a 9, so
You still get the feeling that you're always being watched, but you can never find what's watching you.
It's me haunting you in your sleep.
But the
you're
mention of
standing
Medusas,
right next to me.
you can also just get the feeling that, like, even if you saw what was watching you, you probably don't actually want to see them.
I'm not standing next to you. I'm not in the same room.
Bullshit.
I'm not in the same spot as you yet.
Let's see here.
Sarah, do you sleep in? Are you like a late riser?
Depends on my mood.
Okay.
I feel like after the night that Nasara had, they very well might be sleeping in. They might be just waking up when you guys get there.
Would a rapier be reflective enough to where I could use it as a mirror?
Probably not.
Damn it. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry. Continue.
If you
as
spit
dull as your
shine it a
brain.
little better.
Take better care of your shit.
My greatsword probably is. It's got enough surface.
Got enough
That's what
girth.
she said.
Enough girthus.
Enough.
Biggest girthus.
I sure hate that. Don't like that.
Mm.
Please continue.
Hate that. All right. You guys continue your.
I mean,
long
that's
trek
usually
through
what
the
happens when we
forest,
have biggest girthus. Tulip.
being led by.
I have a steel mirror.
You just
Let
actually have a
Jester
mirror.
talk.
Nice.
Sorry, you asked a question. I got you a mirror.
You guys continue your trek through the forest with Elena leading you, given she's the only one that has been here before. And she has been to Nona's house more than enough times to be able to Just find the safest route there. And eventually you can see the little smoke column coming from the roof, or from the cottage just in the distance, and you'll be there within 5-10 minutes. It'll be time to return home. Oh,
How much Girthis does this cottage have?
none.
Okay.
It sure is a cottage, though.
Oh god, I can't breathe.
Right now, Jester is thinking to himself, is there a way to apply negative inspiration?
Desperation.
Desperation on the Girthis.
You get disadvantage to your next roll.
Oh, there you go. That would work.
Oh, that's upsetting.
Yeah, I mean, I think we just saunter up to. I don't really know what else to do except just go to the cottage, just follow Elena.
We're going up to the cottage, and Nana's expecting us, so I'm just walking in.
She's
Like, you
kind
know
of-
that I'm just a walk-in kind of person.
Yeah. She's sitting at her little dining room table that you're used to, drinking some tea and reading like a newspaper that is not from anywhere nearby. It's also just not yeah. It's probably not in a language any of you speak. She's just casually reading it, having a good time. There's someone that's probably just waking up in the back corner.
Perception check.
Yeah. I'm gonna do a perception check too to see who's in the back corner while I give Nana a kiss on the cheek. A.
Got a
6.
nat 1.
And a 6?
Yes. Well, I got distracted giving Nana a kiss on the cheek, clearly.
It sure is a person in the
It
back
sure is
corner.
a person.
I got a 14.
How sneaky is Nasara sneaky in the mornings?
Come on. No chance.
Depends on if there's a raven to slay or not.
How stealthy is Nasara?
I guess I can roll to find out. See how stealthy we are this early in the morning.
You mean this like early afternoon? This good old day?
Listen, I've had a fucking night, all right?
You did have like the worst night.
$25.
Oh, extraordinarily, I see. There sure is a
Hello.
person in the corner. And the lovely fairy... Oh, no, my computer charger. The lovely fairy godmother-esque figure just sips her tea. Oh, hello there, dearies. What can I get to for you? Would you like any cookies? We have peanut butter, snickerdoodle, and some lovely sugar cookies.
Just like a sugar cookie. That sounds great. Who's your other guest?
Oh, just a friend.
So I walk over to just a friend to say hi and then get there. And now do I recognize that it's Nasara, that I'm looking straight at her?
But yeah, just hanging out. Nona's getting you cookies.
Emmerich is like,
Okay.
hey, you look exactly like Nasara, but you can't be her. She's dead.
I'm with Nasara. Oh, where'd you go?
Great fucking question. Don't know.
Insight check.
Yeah, I'll give it the help action for that insight check, because like I think we're all kind of like, but we watched you die. You know what I mean? Like there's no way that that's
Still
you.
fucking horrible with a 9, even with
I
advantage.
fully believe that's Nasara right there. So if you want to help Patch, I am not insight checking that.
Excellent.
As a matter of fact, I may go up and poke her.
You're supposed to ask first.
Nope, just gonna poke.
Can I roll
not
for a kick?
Sure.
Unmute yourself, fucker.
They laughed so hard they became muted.
Yeah.
I go off of my unarmed strike, right?
Yeah.
It's a nice little 24.
It's crispy.
It
Kicks
fucking
the
punted.
rabbit across the room.
punts Patch so Patch can be like, oh yeah, that's her.
Hold on.
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
definitely like, yep, that's the Sarah.
I'm gonna uncanny dodge that shit. Don't worry.
I mean, that just makes you take half damage. So now
Yeah.
instead of getting punched, you get kicked in the shins.
Oh yeah, hold on. Let me roll for damage.
Yeah, he can do
Unarmed
like
strike is just
Oh yeah, that's right.
it's just your strength.
It's like one.
It's my strength. Oh, sorry. No, it shows my damage. It's 3 bludgeoning.
Yeah. So you half it to 1. So instead of getting punched, you just get kicked in the fucking shins.
All right, I think it's her.
Yep, that's her.
If you ask before you poke people, you don't get kicked in the shins. Noob.
I told you it was a friend.
Patch is really suspicious.
I am. I apologize.
Excuse me.
So you have no idea what happened, Sarah?
I
How'd you
didn't
get
want.
to Nona's house?
Okay, I didn't want Sorth to die. Like,
Okay.
obviously, we got super close to Sorth, and there was a moment, and I know that I've always been the quiet person, just dicking around and like not giving a shit. But I do care about the people around me. Sorth has done a lot for us and me. I didn't want to see him go out that way, so that's why I leaked.
Do you want a hug?
No.
Oh, okay.
Would you like a hug?
And
Absolutely not.
That's why you asked.
I remember leaping, a lot of heat, and going unconscious. I woke up, and Drakor was there, and he was sober. It was really weird. Didn't think that was possible. He told me that what I did was enough to save Sorth. Sorth is alive. I don't know where he is.
You're gonna have to get back the cloak.
Emmerich, we're gonna need to talk.
I mean, I just give you the cloak back immediately. Like, I don't need it.
I asked Drakor. He said that he used majority of his energy to save me. He told me that he swooped in and picked up Sorth's ashes, I guess.
That's why they blew
That was him?
away.
And he doesn't know where Sorth is exactly. So I can't tell you exactly where he is. But he said that Sorth is alive, and that once Sorth is healthy enough, he will be able to find us again. So as far as Sorth, that's all I know. I was just told that what I did, I took enough of the brunt of it for him to barely survive as well.
Okay.
And he told me that I would have to restore his domain in order to bring Drakor back. He was telling me all this as he was literally fading away in front of me. So Drakor is gone.
Oh shit.
Okay, Paladin, how do we restore a domain?
He
Or do you know,
said
Sarah? I'm sorry.
I
You
tried
gotta
to ask
smoke
him
a lot
like
of
how I could
blunts,
help.
or
like bring back his domain because I felt like that's the least that I could do since he saved me and also Sora.
Right.
He said that it was stolen by him. He said that one of the ways that the domain could be restored is if one of the twin gods died, and that if I found a person called Ozoth, the Deal Breaker, they might be able to help me as well. Then he dissipated. I fell back asleep,
Right.
and I woke up in the forest of stone.
I could tell you right now that it's probably out of the Ozoth the Deal Breaker is something that we don't want to get involved with.
It's Ozoth the Deal Broker.
Broker, sorry.
Broker, whatever.
Broker of deals.
I woke up in the
Details.
forest and I was confused as hell. I saw a fire in the distance. I was able to notice that it was a man-made fire and went like back to my old survival mode from growing up in the forests. Found it, and that's how I ended up here. So I'm fine, I think. I don't know. I'm here, obviously. I know that Sorith is alive, and that what I did was enough to save him. So
Well, that was very kind of you.
Ozoth, the twin gods also have 12 shattered faces. I don't know, I threw random notes down when I was
The 12 Shattered
talking to-
Faces was talking about the moon goddess. That's
That's
the
right.
12 phases of the moon.
Got it. So the moon goddess, I think, is the one that needs to die to help restore the domain. I told him that I would do what I could to try to restore it because I owe him something.
I believe you also found out what his domain was.
Well, I have God of Time.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh shit.
So the time domain?
Yes.
So was he the reason that we got spit out 2 weeks later?
No, that was the patron. You guys
That
found
was-
out that out there.
That was
She
broken
just kinda fucked
Skyrim
with
loading
you.
screens.
Yeah, she just kind of fucked with you,
Yeah.
so she could have a conversation with Elena, and she couldn't have you
Oh, I
guys
missed
like
that.
all.
Come on.
It was like early campaign. See, I led your dear friend over here, and I helped get you guys all reunited.
I feel like Patch is just going to go sit down in a corner and back away from this whole situation.
I gotta give like Nasara one of those like arm to arm like handshakes.
The hand hug.
The hand hug, yeah. And just say it's good to see you again, friend.
It's been a thing.
Yeah. But I don't know what to do in this situation. I mean, I was told. I guess can we do like a tele? I don't know if it's smart to do the link. Do I get the gist that if we do the link, Nona would know?
You can roll almost any stat to guess that you think would make sense. So I can see an argument for a lot of them.
Can I roll a stealth check?
I guess insights should be 15.
You are pretty sure that even if you did a telepathic link, she could hear you anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
You are effectively in her domain.
Okay, question. Above table. Because Aaron, because I have holes in my brain, it's Swiss cheese. Which is your favorite god? Paladin? Yeah,
I'm a cleric, but my
cleric.
the god that I'm truly starting to believe in is Celeste. But
She is
my
not the moon god.
no, my patron, I guess technically, like the person who granted me these cleric powers, is the moon god.
Okay.
But
So Jakar,
my beliefs are definitely shifting and have already shifted. Like he's 100% in belief that restoring Celeste is the true path.
The specific face of the moon god that you followed was Lune.
Yeah.
But there's 12 faces, and each face is a different name.
I followed her neutral face,
Yeah.
essentially.
okay, so to restore Drakar's domain, we need to either kill Celestia's brother, make a deal with the deal broker, or kill your former god.
Patron.
Kill the former, not the new.
The former,
Right.
the moon goddess is who needs to die, not Celeste. Which,
Well, I guess if you kill your ex, she can't get mad at you for being with the new one.
How would you feel about that though?
Okay, we're back into the
Well,
game then.
Given the fact that Emmerich isn't really on good terms with not really on good terms with the moon goddess anymore, and he's starting to see his beliefs now that he has friends and just the path of revenge he's been on, he's been kind of very forceful. I don't want to say forceful, but he's starting to realize that there's other people involved in this besides him, and so he doesn't really care so much anymore about the moon goddess. Like the moon goddess was a means to an end, really, but Celeste gives him something he actually truly believes in. So if that's what needs to be done, then that's what needs to be done. He doesn't really hold any love towards the moon goddess. So
Obviously,
Okay.
we don't have to decide like what we're gonna do about it. I just, I do feel like it's the least that I could fucking do. Essentially, bring him back to life since he just did the same for me. He sacrificed himself.
Drakar stole his domain? The time domain. Who did he steal it from?
He didn't steal the time domain.
He got it
was
stolen from him.
Oh.
Yeah, they stole the
Who stole
domain
it?
from him. I'm assuming the moon goddess, if I understand correctly. If they die, that means he gets it back. I'm assuming they're the one that stole it.
So we're going around killing a bunch of demigods to get sparks back to an actual god so that they can become a god again. And now we need to kill a god in order to bring another god back.
Yeah, it's pretty easy, honestly.
yeah, it doesn't sound
this
difficult
seems
at all.
Fucking overwhelming as shit, guys.
Well, there's a deal broker. Maybe we could just broker a deal.
I don't think that's a good idea. I was specifically warned that I was basically given a warning that we would all pretty much perish and die if we went down that route.
By who?
Celeste.
Who gave you that warning?
Celeste gave me that warning.
They're not that bad. I've had a few dealings with the deal broker. He's a little shifty, but he's not that bad. So long as you follow through on your deals, he won't do anything to you. Just don't try to cheat them.
I mean, in theory, we
wouldn't
can
try to shoot
always
him.
say no to the deal. We can at least hear him out.
Remember the good old
You can-
days? Back when,
When were those, Nona?
oh, just a while ago, in the good old days where the Fae like me and the gods and some of those devils all hung out and just had parties together. It was a good old days.
I think I realized you were Faye, Nona.
Yeah, I'm from I'm not from around here.
We've
We've always been
time.
here.
It's time
Oh,
for the devil orgy. Let's go.
I was thinking the same.
Easter is coming.
I've
Also,
been
is
here
it-
for all your life.
Is it true? Is it still hold true? And this is above table because I don't want to metagame this into. Does it still hold true that in Dungeons and Dragons are fairies incapable? Like, are the Fae incapable of lies? Is that the same thing or no?
I don't know if that was ever a thing, but I also don't normally follow the exact rules of D&D for Fae.
Well, that's what I'm
and
saying,
devils and
in-
gods.
Like non D&D Fae, like folktale and stuff, like they cannot lie. They are not physically capable of lying. So I was
They
just
can't
wondering
lie, but
if that
I
does
know those
transfer
Fae
into
can
D&D.
like twist the truth so much that
Right.
it feels untrue.
Yeah.
Yes, that's how they get around it. So that does kind of transfer over.
Kind of, yeah.
Okay.
For at least some of the Fae in this world.
Okay.
Have we had
Yeah.
those cookies yet? 'Cause I am starving.
Well, I offered you all cookies, but only Elena said anything.
I do get. I'll take a snickerdoodle.
Okay.
Give me the peanut nutties.
Okay.
I'll take
All
one
right.
of those too.
Above table, how much do you all know about Faye?
I don't know
I don't
jack
know
shit.
a lot. I don't know really much about like the D&D Fae realm.
mean-
So honestly, very little.
Y'all are taking free food from a Fae. Just
I am.
be warned.
I'm Fae
I'll
touched.
be right back.
I'm Fae touched.
and you should know better.
I took the cookie. I didn't say I ate it.
Taking it is all you gotta do.
I just died, so
You're like, I'm good. I don't care. No, I read a lot of stories with Faye in it. It's very much like nothing comes for free.
Right.
Or you should ask if it's freely given.
I mean, to be fair, didn't she ask us if we wanted cookies?
That might be the first part of a deal. Hell, for all we know, she's a hag.
Well, she's taking me out to dinner first, so
Don't you say such things about my Nona.
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying, I ain't fucking dead. It's good to know I still got a nice solid kick in me, though. Starting to feel like back to normal. Nothing like punting a
I
rabbit
had this
around.
lovely idea that if Sorith was dead, I was going to shapeshift into Sorith so that you could say goodbye. But
I just came back from the restroom to just hear that is so sad.
but like
That is so sad.
it's-
Could give you the chance to say goodbye. Damn.
but
Thoughtful,
Sorith
but
isn't dead, so
so
it's all
sad.
good. All right, Nona's off grabbing cookies from the bathroom.
What
Why is she making? Why is she grabbing cookies from the bathroom?
My theory of
Because
Sweeney
it's
Todd
why
still
Nona
exists.
and Jester.
What brings you guys to my cottage? I knew you were coming, but it's more fun to be surprised.
What the hell were we coming here for? Let me look at my notes, Donna. I think we just missed you. No, you asked me to come here.
I asked you
Excuse
to come
me.
here. I don't know about the
Oh,
other.
well,
Did you guys bring Alicia and Eldra with you? I assume so.
yeah.
They were with you guys, but like you also could have just left them behind. That's an option.
Fuck them.
Just fuck those guys.
No, hold on. I don't remember any of our plans. I'm
I
sorry.
don't
Let's
know. I
see.
don't think we would have. I don't think.
Why were we were meeting with them though? We had a reason.
Yeah, the reason was for like the next. They were gonna come up with like the next stage of the come up with the next stage of like how you're going to put the queen back on the throne and drive out
Okay.
the get her help to drive out the empire.
No,
so you can focus
they
on
were
the
supposed to
problem.
come to my house. They were going to meet up with us at my house in 3 weeks' time.
Yeah. And they just waited for you at the edge of the forest because they couldn't find your house.
Yes, I mean, that's really
I
fair.
mean, but we met up with them.
I think,
The
and
question is, did we bring them or did we leave them?
Did you just leave them at the edge of the forest? Did you take them with?
I mean, I probably would either take them with or give them directions to my house. I'm trying to see why we were meeting with Nona to see if it would have made sense just to give them my parents' address.
I just kind of showed up because I didn't want to be out in that forest by myself.
I think we were just stopping.
I was just trying to find someone.
We were on our way south to one of the cities, and it just so happened to be that Nona was on the way, so we all agreed to stop by. I think that's what the plan was.
She asked me to come by.
Right. And like we just agreed to follow you because you're our friend.
Right. I guess there's no reason not to bring them then.
Yeah, I don't think we would have made a reason where. I don't think any of us suspect Nona, given the way Elena has acted, to be anything like
Malevolent.
Yeah, exactly.
We have no reason to think that.
Yes.
And you told me to come have fresh cookies and see the guests that we had.
Yes, but what are the other two doing?
Oh, they're on their way to meet my parents.
And you two didn't come to make any deals? She's gonna look at Patch and Morty. Or, sorry.
Since I'm Fey Touch, do I get any kind of sense as to what kind of Fey she is?
Like, what exactly you're looking for?
Is she basically like a hag?
So mean to my Nona.
No.
Okay.
No, you're you can try to roll, I suppose, Arcana or History to try to figure out what kind of Fae she is, I guess. Or yeah, probably those two. Those are probably the best.
But then Jester's gonna have to make it up. So like,
he could just message me too later on. It's an 18.
Excellent. You get she is one of the Archfey.
We're just chilling in an Archfey's cottage right now.
Yeah, it's Thursday.
You're very blurry. You're very blurry, Butterball.
Yeah, it's
I'm a
Thursday.
blurry Butterball.
It's Archfey Thursday. Didn't you know?
Archfey Thursday.
Archfey Thursday. Yeah, in response to what Nona just said, and I don't know do you relay that information or do you say anything or
knowing that telepathically we can't talk, I would probably not.
Okay. Yeah, I just say, in response to her deal question that I believe I'm already on the path that I need to be on, so I will respectfully decline.
No deals. That's not very fun.
I wouldn't even know where to begin.
But what do you want?
Works off to the side, like, yeah.
Biggest Girthus.
I got this rabbit penis. No,
The cost of your ears.
God.
no, I'm joking. I do not say that at all. There's nothing that I really desire. per
Maybe
se.
there's someone irritating you. Or something.
So you know the chick that you just brought back to life?
Maybe.
Wasn't her.
By the way, Nasara, you didn't realize it before she started talking. I snuck up behind you and flicked you in the ear. And just whispered, "Nice to have you back."
But the
I literally got a nat 20 on a stealth check.
She kind of looks at you guys as she breaks into a growing grin. Certainly there must be something you desire. Something fun. A little bit of information to help you along your way.
Can I roll an insight, but on myself, to see if I know it sounds weird. Do I get the that instinctual feeling that we're in a bad situation right now, or no? That's what I want to roll for.
That feels more like rolling insight on them to see how well they're covering up if they're being nefarious.
That's a 19.
It feels like she definitely wants something from you guys, but she's not doing anything that'll put you in immediate danger.
Oh, so it's a later me problem.
Yeah. It's
That's a tomorrow me
it's a
problem.
monkey's paw situation, huh?
Certainly you
Is
want
that whether you
information.
eat it all now or later?
Wouldn't you love to know all about the night sky? Maybe you'd be curious to learn just a little bit more about silence. Or maybe you want to know all about the nightmares in this forest.
Maybe I can survive without knowing that information.
Mm,
Maybe
I'm
you'd like to
not.
know what sort of general is marching across your country. Where they're at.
An asshole one?
Oh God, that's so tempting. Fuck you, Jester.
Maybe, just maybe, you'd like to know about that fallen god you seek. Good old Dalagan? Perhaps you want to know where their beating heart is at? Or interested in what happened in the Great War?
Emmerich about to nut
Were you
over
around for
here.
the Great War?
I have been around for many Great Wars, kiddo. All of
You just
them,
got
in fact.
kiddoed.
I wouldn't
Tell
say
us
that.
a
Only
story.
2 out of 7 of those options intrigue me, so I wouldn't say Emmerich's about to nut.
What were the two options?
The Great War and the
general?
information on the general.
Silent is also one of the demigod homies.
Who?
He's the changeling guy.
I don't know anything about that.
I just don't. I don't know. Emmerich's getting bad vibes.
Rona, tell us about the Great War. What do you remember?
I remember everything and nothing, or everything needs a price to be not nothing.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry. You know what? You just made my head hurt.
I will ask the question.
That
okay?
was the most Faye response I've ever fucking heard.
What's the price?
What is the price? It depends on what you want. The bigger the thing, the bigger the price.
That's what she said? Oh, sorry.
Speaking of dilation,
I think
Don't worry, the price wouldn't be too big. After all, you probably wouldn't ask for too much, would you?
you have information on how to fell the moon god.
How to defeat her?
Yes.
Why? I have so much information, but I could make you a better deal. I could give you I could give you, perhaps, the location of someone who might not have information on how to fell them, but a means to do so.
Nasara? Did you see Drakar completely fade away in front of you?
yes.
Okay, so there's no way to get clarification on the task that he's given us.
No, our time was very short. He looked very weak.
You know shit's bad when the stoner has to be sober when they go away.
Yeah, that was like the worst fucking part. I knew it was bad because he was sober. Have you ever met that man sober? No, you don't.
I've never met the man.
I've never
You're
met
missing
the
out.
Cool.
You're missing out.
What? Missing out.
You're missing out.
You're missing out.
I'm poking. I'm pointing to both of y'all.
I
Both
mean-
of y'all. Both of them.
I mean, on my end, you're just pointing to Jester and Elena.
Same.
Well, on mine, well, actually, like,
You gotta point in both directions this time, just like snappy point up and down.
Oh.
Would that be a deal that would interest you? A means to destroy your enemy? Or perhaps you'd like to know a secret.
I don't like this at all. I don't want to make any of these decisions because
Chrissy,
You
wake
don't, or
up!
Emmerich doesn't.
I
yeah,
don't
that's
like this. Chrissy, wake up!
I do think a part of Emmerich feels that something isn't right.
We're all friends here. Why would I hurt the compatriots of my dear friend Elena?
I don't
because
know.
you
They've
don't
been
know
sus all
us.
morning.
I suppose if you don't want my help, you can just carry on through the forest.
What would be the cost for finding out more information about the night?
It depends on how much information you want, but
Fuck!
to get to get most of the information, to get what I can tell you easily, it would just be 2 sleepless nights.
Do we have to be in a tree?
No.
2
Okay.
sleepless nights. What does that mean?
From
That
all
means
4
2
of us, or
levels of
from?
exhaustion.
Just the one who requested the information.
One moment, please.
I don't know. I think if we do make it, I think we should all, as a group, figure out what our best I guess plan of action here is. If we are going to make a deal, we should pick one that benefits us the most. But I don't know.
Or
This is
all
above
of you
table.
could take 2 sleepless nights
And get all the information.
and be so tired.
If we take the 2 sleepless nights, can we then take 2 sleep-full nights here afterwards?
No.
No? All right, cool.
I'm not sure you'd want to do that.
So
After all,
I
you're
mean,
in a
so here's
little bit of a hurry.
is that the
Wait, what is she
that-
saying? Why we went? You don't think we'd want to do that? What?
Don't think you'd want to spend 4 days here. Don't think you have time for that.
Elena, how far is your house from here?
I mean, it's less than a day's journey.
I mean, if it's
I used to
safe
play in
stay
the sports as a
there,
kid.
if we like stay up for 2 days, learn everything we can. We just be very careful on the journey to Elena's house.
So any one deal we pick, the price is just 2 sleepless nights.
Well, for many of them, some of them require just a touch more. Some things are too valuable to just give away. Some of them might require secrets.
Secret. I've got nothing.
Things you would never tell any.
Above table, I'm really struggling with this secret word because we're not allowed to use that word in our house. Carry on.
Wait, why?
Because secrets cause problems. So, as of right
Oh.
now, while they are young and can't differentiate, we don't keep secrets.
Fair,
So-
that's. I mean,
But you
They
keep
do
it
be
secret
causing
from them
problems.
anyways.
Huh? What'd you say, Jester?
I said, well, I mean, secrets do be causing problems. That
How
do be how that
They
is
do be
sometimes.
causing problems. So I want to be like, we don't keep secrets. We have surprises, but it's okay.
How much would it cost to find the man that knows means? Because killing the moon god, it benefits both me and Nasara at this point. So that's like a 2-for-1 right there.
I love a nice twofer.
It would cost a sleepless night and a secret of equal value.
There's no way I can I can phone a friend and be like, yo, Celeste, is this a good idea? Probably not.
Yeah, just hit her a text, bro.
Yeah.
You could try to do a religion to try to reach out to her, but within this building, you'll have disadvantage.
Fucking, you know what I have on religion? +0, because religion is based off int, which makes 0 fucking sense to me. Alright. It should should be wisdom.
It should be.
Absolutely be wisdom, but you know, it's whatever.
Well, I got a 4 And I got a 1.
You get no calls. You got fucking. The
Literally,
signal
you
did
just,
not leave the building.
You literally got hit on ignored, bro.
Yeah.
No, you like right now in your head, you're going, "Are there gods?"
Thoughts and prayers.
So religion
She
being in check always bugged me.
She doesn't give you a she doesn't say anything, but she does give you like a knowing smile.
Mm-hmm.
Certainly you have secrets. I do love secrets. They're so much fun. And a single sleepless night. That's never hurt anyone. Happens to
No,
everyone
never.
on a regular basis.
I do that like once every other month.
I mean,
24-hour races are fun.
I do that on Thursday nights.
are we talking one normal night? What is she determining a night? You know what I mean? Like, what's a night for us could be completely different than a night for her.
I think you're overanalyzing it.
You're totally freaking out, man.
Very. There's no way I'm overanalyzing it. If anything, I'm not
Nope.
analyzing enough.
Just saying, I think you're overanalyzing it.
You're totally freaking out, man.
You know what? Fuck it, Nasara. I'm willing to make this deal for this information. If you truly feel that will bring your domain back, and this is something that benefits me too, because it's kind of like it benefits both of us, Nasara. So I'm willing to take this burden if you agree.
I mean, I obviously agree. I have no reason to not believe what Dracord told me, as he's literally dying after saving me from dying.
Oh, he's got a sweet spot for you.
You're not pulling like a fast one, and we're not being like illusioned by Ozoth right now. And Arya,
The hell of a laugh you got there, Jester.
You want- you haven't even asked her what her name is. So, like, you can't even be like, "Oh, yo, do I know this Archfey?" What's the you're willing to make the deal? To find the person that has what you seek?
Definitely sounds like a deal broker, doesn't it?
I mean, that's also just Fae in general. Let's be real here.
yeah, that's the thing. It is also just Fae in general, so that's why it's Fae are all about contracts. So it's I don't know, man. I don't know what to do. I was told
is
not to
Eladril-
interact. Go ahead, Elena.
Is Eladril and Alicia still here?
Did you guys bring them or send them to the village?
That
I don't
was
know.
Yeah,
still
we
the-
determined that they were here
Okay.
because we didn't have a reason not to bring them here.
They're just kind of hanging out. Then they refused the cookies.
I don't think I've eaten my cookie yet.
I haven't either. We've
Oh, I
been,
did.
you know,
Mine's gone.
we've been talking deals and shit.
Well, Nasara did eat a cookie last night, though.
That's true.
Oh man.
The Eladril's kind of standing there, extremely silent. And Alicia just looks confused, like she doesn't know what's happening because she's never met a Fae before.
Valid.
May I ask your name? I feel like I've been rude. I'm Emmerich.
Yeah, he's really rude.
Emmerich.
He
What a
doesn't know the
very
power of names.
Lovely name. You may call me Anna.
Hi, Tana.
No Natana.
I like it.
Also spelled exactly how it sounds.
I
Like Tanya without a Y.
Yeah. T-A-N-A. Anna.
yeah,
Will you
man.
make this deal in Marik? Find the location of the man in exchange for a single sleepless night and a dark, deep secret. Don't worry. I'll tell it.
Anyone else want to go first?
Would anyone like to roll a perception check?
Yes.
Sure.
YOLO.
19.
15.
19.
Is it a 15? Emmerich, please say it's a 15. So it'd be
It's a 9.
19. Damn it. It would have been 19, 15, 19, 15. That would have been so good. Most of you notice that, like, Eladril really hasn't moved in a while. He's just, like, sitting there.
I mean, yeah, go ahead. Sorry, finish. Because I did want to ask Eladril, like, what he thinks about what's going on.
His eyes are, like, still flicking back and forth. And the Fae is grinning. Until finally, like, she stops smiling and he, like, stumbles backwards a little bit.
Oh, did he make a deal?
He made a fucking deal.
Oh, man.
Why are we? Maybe it was a good deal. Was it a good deal, Eladril?
I hope so.
Good.
How's the queen? Can I do a
Alright.
perception check on the queen?
Alicia? Sure.
Yeah. How's
He
she
wouldn't have made a
looking?
deal that would have impacted her.
Well, what if she wants to? God, I can't. 7.
She still just looks lost and confused. She
I
does
haven't
not know
rolled
what's happening.
higher than a 5 today. I think once I've rolled higher than a 5. I did roll a 24 on something, but that's it.
She does not know what she does not know what's happening. She's never witnessed a Fae. She's barely considered an adult. She's just like, what is happening?
Grown up things are happening.
Your friend made a deal, and he's fine.
What did you ask for? What so their names are so close to each other. What is it?
His name is
Eladril.
Eladril. What did you ask for? Like, what deal did you make?
I cannot say. Part of the deal was
I mean-
secrecy.
It's kind of rude to ask. Like, do you ask people what they wish for on their birthdays?
Part of my deal was secrecy. But the price. If what I was told is true, and I believe it is, the price is worth it. I have reason to believe that she is part of the Seelie Court and not the Unseelie Court. And that is good for us.
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
In D&D lore, the Seelie Court
Yeah.
is like the good fairies,
And the
And rule over
Unseelie
the
are
Fey realm?
not so good.
and the
That's-
Unseelie Court are
Okay.
the explicitly evil ones.
Yep.
Got it. Yeah,
Also,
that
one
tracks.
in D&D is the Seelie still associated with summer and the Unseelie still associated with winter?
I think so.
Hmm. Well, fuck it, we ball. I make the deal.
Excellent.
Make the deal, Howie.
That's so many deals in a day. I have 4 to follow through on. How lovely. She's going to turn to Imric. But first, price. For you, a sleepless night and a secret that you have told no one else. But where
That one keeps changing.
What do you mean? What does that mean?
she's gonna put like a finger to her mouth and like, as she just says shh, a silence goes on the building on everyone except the 2 of you.
Do we need to deafen?
I don't think you'll be able to hear it anyway. Oh, unless you don't want to hear what. Oh, I see.
Should we all deafen?
It's up to you guys if you'd like to, but your
I will.
characters will not hear the deal being brokered
I mean, I'll probably tell you guys anyway.
unless part of the.
I'm deafening. Give me
Okay.
the sign. Give me the sign.
So,
What's the? That's the sign again. Excellent.
That was quick.
that's what she said.
Hey!
No. Should I deafen? Are we doing our separate or at the same time?
I cannot do them all at once. That is, I am incapable of that one. I've
That's
only
what
got
she
the
said.
one voice.
Okay, so I'll deafen. So
Yeah.
Emmerich does there first. Spicy chat, spicy. Yeah, it's the WoW contract. Soundtrack that I'm playing. Mhm. I was playing like random like adventure music, but um but like one time I had it and it's like, oh, this one song is banned in your country. So it's like, oh, I'll just play the WoW soundtrack instead. Yeah, I don't know. It was like some random song. And when I went to upload it on YouTube, it said, would you like to remove this song from your VOD from the video because it's banned in your country? I was like, I didn't know if we actually had songs that were banned here. It was weird. Probably. Can't even remember what the song was. It was cool. It was actually cool sounding. So. I don't know. Guess I'll find out. I mean, he was here last week. I would assume if not, then they'll at least come in chat and tell me. I mean, everyone knows the motion. Everyone's done it once.
Hello.
Oh, man, I hate this
Oh,
signal
yeah?
so much.
I mean, we can always come up with a new one.
Nah, it's canon now.
Yep.
Well, that wasn't so bad. Also, she didn't
That's
say
what
that I
she
can't
said.
tell you guys, so
What?
out of game. I said there was no like she didn't say
was no
that I couldn't.
secrecy.
There was no like yeah. She didn't say that this information couldn't be shared. Unless you meant to imply that, Jester,
Nope.
but
Doesn't matter. It should have been
Shut
said.
up,
It's Faye.
okay.
Okay, so what's going on now? You made a
Now it's
deal. Patch
to the
isn't
next-
making a deal.
Nope, the patch is in fact making a deal.
Mm-hmm.
That's why she said they had 4 deals to resolve. They're technically happening simultaneously because he can do that. I cannot do that.
Jester confirmed not actually a god.
Not actually a fae, unfortunately.
Not actually.
No, we've been over this. Jester's a warlock and has a patron.
I do, yeah. We'll do a good old patch next.
Okay.
The lower price of 2 sleepless nights.
Make sure you duff in. Elena. Elena Deffen. Oh, Ollie Bear. Papa. Oh, that feel good.
Joey, as a dad, I'm proud of you.
Chat. We got IRL. No cookies. Yeah, that would do it. Did you do the signal? I take that as a no. Yeah, that would make sense of why you couldn't hear. It's like one of the quietest ones I have. I need to like change it, I guess. It won't let me do it in the thing, so I need to pull it up in like a program to make it louder. Cool. Awesome. Yeah, I think like to me the word chant is the loudest. That one is the quietest. But it's fine. The word chant one's like hype as hell. Because they'll fuck up my cameras. Alright. No live chat, these cookies actually aren't too bad. Huh? Good night. This is a long conversation, chat. That escalated quickly.
We slow mode and then we went hard apparently.
Yeah.
That was a lot.
And then I believe the final one that we need to do at this direct moment in time. Well, suppose we technically need to do one for each of you. But Elena's going to be a lot easier, or is going to be a lot harder than Nasara's is, because Nasara already made the deal. She just needs the information.
No.
Nasara is going to share her secret and then get to know where the person they're looking for is, and then Elena has to make a full proper deal.
Yep.
Did you pull up a whole ass book?
Yep.
Gonna have to make a full.
This is
deal.
just my
And
planner for
I
work.
see an entire notebook pop up, and it's like, God damn, it's a whole ass book.
This
Well,
100 pages of loopholes and clauses and.
I'm just
I
gonna
know.
close up stream because we're not gonna be able to hear any of this. They can take care of this off the stream.
First off, we'll have Nasara tell her secret, and then get her information.
Right.
And then
Okay, so are we deafening for this?
you guys haven't had to do that for any of the times. Just all of the
But
players
it's
want to do it.
fun.
Yeah, it's kind of fun.
Yeah, we really liked it last week. We're like, how often can we use this? It makes
How
it makes
often-
it interesting. Like if there's
Mhm.
secrets that no one else knows yet.
Just
like,
adds a little bit of extra fun layer to the storytelling.
Secret, I have a secret.
mhm.
Yes, that's been in my head.
Okay, bye.
Well, do you want us to? If we don't have to?
If only if you want to. You'll just get peer
Yeah, I'm
pressured by
asking
your
this up.
associates.
Just deafen
Okay.
and deafen
go
my
peer
stream
pressure.
too.
Or don't. I don't care. I'm not your boss.
You're not my dad.
I suppose I actually kind of am at the moment. Right. She just looks at you. And now for the deal we made last night. The one just between us. You get information on Ozoth and how to make the deal. To find your domain. In exchange, I'm feeling merciful and want this to happen. So, tell me your deepest, darkest secret. Something that would turn your friends against you if they knew.
Well, when I was much younger and still at home before the wars really started taking off and before we knew much about the Empire, I found out that my father had a bastard son, and later learned that he has become the Minister of Magic within the Empire.
Interesting. So you're
Even though
friends
he
with-
was my bastard, like the bastard son, we were still very close, but we couldn't live together. Like we tried to make it as not as obvious as possible. So we were very close.
And so you're friends with the mystical Findle.
Yeah, we're technically family in a way. So
It's
it's
that
been
boy had.
what was that?
I said, oh, the secrets that boy has.
Yes. And so I knew taking on all these tasks and everything could put me in a situation where we're on the opposite sides. I don't know how I will handle that situation. But quite frankly, I just try not to worry about it.
Your hope
Because like
is
there's
that
no
they.
reason to worry about it until it happens.
So your hope is that they don't come up.
Exactly.
Yes, that is interesting indeed. And in exchange, you'll find Ozar in Castor, operating under the name of Torrigon.
Oregon?
But make sure your associate does not know Torrigon is Ozar. They must not know. That will be part of Ideal. You may not speak of Ozoth being in Castor, only that you are seeking out a Torrigon. Is that understood?
Yes.
And Ozoth will be able to not only help you defeat a god, but he knows hidden secrets to restore gods. He's done it before. How do you
Mhm.
think Dalagan still lives?
Do you know what his prices are like?
Yes, for things that won't make much sense to you. I've once heard him ask for the left ruby slipper of a long dead prince,
Okay.
or a pint of blood from a royal family.
Seems fair.
I've also seen him ask for things as simple as a pebble from the seaside.
The dude just wants to touch grass or rocks in this case. Like, I understand.
Very rarely he will ask for death as a payment.
Okay.
Specifically, not your own, but someone else's death. Generally, it's someone that's gotten too close to figuring out what their real identity is.
I mean, it makes sense if he's trying to always be hidden in secrecy. It would make
Yep.
sense that he would make sure that no one knows.
Your price will be. Your debt has been paid. Your information has been gained. They exist in Castor under the name of Torgen, and your friend Imeric will know where to find them.
Am I allowed to talk to more about it with just Emmer?
You can talk about your seeking out Torgen with all of your associates, just not who they are, or necessarily what you want from them. But you can tell them that you are seeking out Torgen. That is fine. Are we understood?
Understood.
Then our deal is concluded. Just the tips, I see.
I like to start with just a tip.
Excellent.
Just
Welcome
around the
back,
rim.
almost everyone. Emeric's just hanging out here, muted.
Yep,
Doesn't know what's happening.
He's full into Destiny. He's
Not
watching
here.
a YouTube. He's 100% watching a YouTube video.
Can somebody
Straight up.
undeafen him?
Wait,
up
you
not
guys do
here
actually
anymore?
have that power?
Wait, do I?
Yeah. One of you two should.
Oh, I can
Buddy.
force someone down. I can
Buddy.
I can
Buddy.
force deafen someone, but I
I'm
can't like.
here,
if they
here,
choose
here.
to
yeah. So how's that
way
YouTube
too
video?
breathy. That is way too breathy. Hi.
And your deals have
Oh yeah.
Oh, stop. We can't hear Jester. I talked to you all about this.
And Elena, dear.
Yes, dear. Yes, Nan. No.
Yes, dear.
Oh,
We'll
so we
have to-
did reach Alabama.
We'll- no. We'll have to have a little conversation about our deal.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to need to. We're going to need to make a little bit more of a formal arrangement. You're
Okay.
getting older now. Visits won't be quite the same anymore, or as often. So,
Oh,
Uh-oh.
I'll miss you.
Nona being put into the home.
You had a
if
good
you
run, Nona.
agree to continue doing errands for me, though there'll be a lot more
Yeah, of
interesting
course.
now. I will continue
Sure.
helping you become more able to complete things beyond your wildest dreams.
Okay.
And if you are successful in carrying out those tasks, then I can also promise that your home remains safe from the forest, as we've done before. Do you find the terms of our deal acceptable for now?
For now, yeah, of course. I can help you out. That's fine.
Some of the tasks will not be lovely, but I think you'll be capable of all of them.
Okay.
Thank you, dear. And I think the 4 of you, 6 of you rather, should be on your way soon. Your parents miss you greatly. They would love to see you.
Yeah,
before
we were
you
headed there
fall.
next. Okay.
Would you all like a cookie before you go?
Yeah, and can I get one for my brother and sister too? It's been a while
course.
since you've seen them.
Of course. I'm sure they'll like that a whole lot. Would any of the rest of you like a cookie before you go?
Not only
no
will I
thanks.
not take a cookie, I will gracefully decline. But the one that I took earlier, I'm actually going to try to just leave behind.
Oh, you're not talking to her like that. You're talking above the table.
Yes, absolutely.
I'm like, rude.
You motherfucker.
I think you'll all have lots to discuss on the road.
Okay. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
she gives Nona a big hug. It was good seeing you. Do you need me to get you anything when I'm off to Mom and Dad's?
Not this time. But I will have something for you to do in the city of Castor later on.
Okay.
All roads
I
point to
have-
cast.
There's some things in an apothecary over there that I can't seem to grow here. I'll need those picked
Okay.
up for me. I'll send you the details later.
Via mind link?
Yes.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
I'll send you a sample of the things in your bag.
Okay.
They're just so hard to grow. And I want them for a new recipe.
What are you trying out?
A new kind of pastry.
I can't wait to taste it.
Like this one's salted caramel.
It's a dinner pastry.
Yum.
I'll see you later, sweet.
Bye, Nona.
Goodbye.
There, even with my binder, mine was the shortest deal.
Hey. In fairness, Patches was the longest deal, but that's because their deal was to ask questions, and it took them a second to make questions.
My bad, dog.
And I think the second longest was the was Emmerich deal, but that's because they were getting a decent amount of information.
A lot of info. Good info. Was it worth it? Probably not. But we'll see.
Hey, I mean, it only costs you. You know, Imric Law gets a sleepless night. Philip gets 2 sleepless nights.
Yeah.
Nisara is just good. And Elena actually left with cookies and an easy job. I feel like Elena got she got the biggest dub here.
Oh, for sure.
Elena
Of course.
just- Elena just looks at the guys and is like, you two should be more trusting.
There's absolutely nothing wrong with trusting a fae.
She's your Nona.
I'm like, yeah, you're right. I don't see anything. Nothing bad happened.
You're gonna have a really bad couple of nights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And as such, you guys are free to leave if you so choose, or you can, I guess, stay sitting in a cottage.
She already said bye to us. We're down the road. We're headed down the road.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gone. We're leaving.
She gave you the kindest, gentlest way of get out of my house she possibly could.
Yep.
Your parents would like to see you. Oh, I'm sure you'll have a lot to talk about on the road.
Go on, get.
GTFO.
Doing the opposite of the Midwestern goodbye, instead doing the get out of my house, thank you.
Sometimes I need that due to the Midwestern goodbye.
And
Like,
you'll
no,
be
for real, I need you to leave.
Yeah. And you guys will be doing the classic walking through this lovely, lovely forest.
Hmm.
Look, a field mouse.
And to be
Moosin.
clear, mechanically, for the sleepless nights, for the 1 sleepless night, you just won't benefit from the next long rest. And 2 sleepless nights, you won't benefit from the next 2 long rests.
Oof. Glad it's only one for me.
I don't
Yep.
think I was told how for mine.
You didn't get any sleepless nights. You just told a secret.
Oh, that's
It was just a good one. It was one that she already knew but found very interesting regardless.
Ah,
And part of your deal is almost all of it has extreme secrecy,
that's true.
which was a major price.
Okay.
There's
Dude,
not like a
you-
direct road to the village, but like there's a path that's only like 20 minutes maybe to the village from here that Elena has taken and kind of trampled through most of her childhood. Kind of how like a game trail will be born from like animals using it a bunch. This is like a little kid made trail that has been trampled on so many times over the years that it's just like a permanent trail now.
Do we have our wagon?
The wagon probably won't fit down the trail, but like you can like maneuver it between trees as best you can. It'll just be like a pain in the ass. Doable, but it'll just like make it take a lot longer.
Fuck.
Okay.
we'll have to leave Mrs. Fields behind.
No.
No. No.
No.
Hey, this is our future security right here. Ain't no way we live in Mrs. Fields behind. That's a
Okay,
A
I
hot commodity.
apologize.
A
I-
million
wow.
platinum each is in our future.
Wow.
I feel it.
Wow.
Um,
Okay. I
He really wants to get
Platinum
kicked
is more
again.
than
my
many
sincerest.
countries have.
Every country likes cookies.
How would you? Eldridge is like looking in shock. How would you ship that far? Where are you going to ship them to?
Magic.
There's probably like teleportation circles we could use for delivery.
Well, yeah.
Oh, like
you
at the
have to-
bank?
You have to like personally know those teleportation circles.
Teledash.
That's what you gotta network. You gotta find connections and got those teleportation circles.
You know,
The
it's called
Flash gets the bigger picture.
Listen,
Portal
this isn't something we
Dash.
need to solve on the walk to my parents' house.
Yeah, this is why I feel like we're having this conversation on the road.
I'll
Yeah.
be, dude.
Like
I'll
as
be.
This isn't something we need to solve in this moment.
I don't know. We're talking about profits.
I mean, I don't think Eladril's part of
Profits.
our business plan anyway. He's gonna
All I
have more
know
important
is
things to do.
We really need to make sure that the supply chain is secure. Okay, that
I get the feeling you all made deals.
I mean, if you want to call it that.
Do you regret your
Perhaps.
choices?
Yes.
No.
Not yet.
I feel like I will in a couple days.
Are any of you allowed to talk about the prices?
Are we above table? Are we truly and well out of Tana's domain?
Probably.
Like,
You're definitely out of her cottage, and you're definitely in the forest. You're back to looking at petrified, horrifying trees.
okay,
That's
I mean,
nice.
my deal involves Nasara. Like, so I mean, I'll look at Nasara and say that I know. I was given information on a man who has means to slay the moon goddess.
Man, I thought that was going a whole different way. Like either you had to axe Nasara or make out with Nasara. But I didn't think it had to do with axing the person she needed.
It
Well,
means
clearly
Nasara
Elena just wants me
making
fucking
out.
dead again.
Hey,
Yeah, so we have to find a man named Torgon. He lives in Castor.
above
which-
50 or below 50? Just out of curiosity.
Me?
Yeah.
Above 50.
Excellent.
Oh, fuck. I know why you're doing this. I should have telepathically communicated this one.
When you like straight up said someone that knows how to kill the moon goddess, there was like a crackle of thunder in the sky for a second there.
Uh-oh. Oopsies.
Nobody
Emmerich?
asked me to connect.
Emmerich done fucked up.
Wait,
Well, I mean,
Is the moon goddess?
I feel like I would have. It's fine.
Just about to get electrocuted by lightning. It's fine.
I mean, I can't really dig my hole any deeper. I was gonna say I feel like we would have had this conversation telepathically, but it don't matter.
But does she control thunder?
Lightning and the
Mhm.
thunder.
Thunder.
All right.
I
Thunder?
have no idea if the crackle in the sky is related.
She inherently does not control thunder.
Just a coincidence.
Can I get
So,
a
like,
perception
who's-
check on if Emmerich is kind of shitting himself from saying that once the lightning and the thunder comes down?
However, one of her like deity allies does control the thunder. Like one of the deities that are like
Oh, yeah.
close to her.
Yeah,
does
see, that's the
control
thing. I
thunder.
don't know. I don't think Emmerich would have just said that out loud, right? Like that's heavy.
All
But
right.
you did.
Okay. First and foremost. Okay. Hold on. Okay. We can
Why did
now
we snap? What?
we can now telepathically talk to each other for the next 7 hours.
Damn, it's so long.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
That's what she said.
My energy dice is a D8 now.
So good.
All right. So first and foremost, in our heads, we need a code word as to when you would like me to do this.
How
Hey,
about
fuckface.
Asmataz.
Rancho Cucamonga?
Rancho Cucamonga.
No, we have to remember
Mine
it. So just
is
say, "Hey,
so much
fuckface."
easier to remember.
I'll remember to call
No, because you call me fuckface all the time, so that's
Exactly.
Not gonna
So
work.
it'll always refresh.
What about chiggy chiggy
I
chiggy
can only do this so many times.
chiggy 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 chiggy?
I
You
don't
know
know,
what?
man.
I'm going to overrule you. You're no longer allowed to come up with the hand signals or the code words.
Oh man.
So, our code word is gonna be
This is gonna be so
What is-
lame.
probably it's going to. It's gonna be nerdy and it's gonna be radio related. So, what do they call that when with the radio signal?
Jazz hands?
Radio waves?
Mm,
What about
No.
the radio signal?
I was
We're
trying to come
changing
up
the
with the word
channel?
like radio signal so we'd get connected then.
Frequency?
Yeah. Let's do that.
Oh, it's just so lame.
Okay,
Yeah,
here,
so you'll
here
remember it.
the password is reset
Yes.
the Wi-Fi.
What the fuck's a Wi-Fi?
Is that like your wifey?
Waifu?
Oh, Wi-Fi?
Well, yeah.
All right, frequency is decent enough. We'll go with
Freebird?
it.
Yeah, frequency is
doesn't suck terrible.
frequency. I mean, I don't have an issue with frequency. I think only Mud has the issue with frequency.
I have an issue with a lot of things.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't think Mud has any issue with frequency.
Nope. Definitely don't.
For some reason, a scene from The Internship popped into my head. Have you guys seen that
Interesting
movie?
name of a porn.
No.
Not in a long time.
It's never mind then.
Okay.
And this
Post the
is
video in
why
the chat.
my stream is marked as for mature audiences.
Excellent.
Aw, are you calling us mature?
Huh. Nope. That's the problem.
That's a good joke. I like. Ooh.
We're about as mature as I am straight.
Not at all.
Yep.
What do you mean, Mud?
That's fair.
Line A is intersecting with line B.
Exactly
it
as
ended up-
I do.
It ended up making a straight line like that.
Do exactly as I do.
I don't think I can.
No, I slipped.
Exactly. That's called surprising.
Nobody likes surprises.
Well, you said we couldn't have secrets. That's the only surprise.
Secrets, we can only have surprises. Oh, I hate that so much.
Oh, that I do.
Oh, you can't even have surprises. Can't have shit in Detroit.
Listen, it's just to keep my kids safe, okay? Be an
Now you
age where we
gotta-
can keep non-serious secrets.
Now you gotta keep like, oh man. So we're going to I guess you guys gonna continue your conversation about your deals telepathically now?
Continue.
So is-
Okay, are we?
Gotta have like a proper conversation about what you're doing. Did you include Eladril in this? Because he's the one that asked.
That's
the
what I
fucking
was gonna
question.
ask. Are
We
we
just left him
including
hanging.
him?
It's like he asked the fucking question. Oh no, my computer charger fell.
He
out.
asked the question-
I can only connect to 3 people.
What did Eladril ask?
It was the one asking about the deal. That's why the conversation came up.
Oh yeah. I still think we just
So do any of you
leave him
not
out.
want, do any of you not want to be in this conversation? Maybe I leave out Elena.
Damn. Is
Emma
because she's
checks out.
sleeping?
That checks out. That checks out, Tulip.
Elena, not Butterball.
What a coincidence.
What a coinky
I'm
dink.
just I'm coloring while I listen to you.
Look, I think we could externally tell Eladril what we want to tell him,
Yeah,
but telepathically we can have our conversation.
I agree.
Is that just because you want me to deafen and leave?
No.
No, I
stop
just
it.
Because I will ruin your streams and go to general and talk to myself.
So now I will say what I was going to say telepathically.
Are you gonna let him retcon, Jester?
There's technically a D&D spell for specifically that. It's one of my favorite in the game. Gift of Gab.
Gift of Gab. Yep.
Are you familiar with that spell? It's the oopsie, I didn't mean to say that, so I didn't.
Yeah,
It's a good spell.
it's a really good spell.
It's the
I
Plan
like
B
that
spell.
Is that a warlock spell?
It is a warlock spell.
I believe so, yeah.
Yes. I'm
Is
gonna
that the
figure out
morning
when I can
after
get that
spell?
one.
Is that how this
So you
works?
guys talk to each other.
I saw it
It's a
used
third level spell,
very
right?
well by Sam Riegel in the Calamity series.
It's literally just the
I'm
on.
sorry.
If you
It's-
watch Fae of Flowers, they use it a lot.
I do.
I should not have said that. I should not have said that.
Fate Flowers is one of my least favorite Dimension 20 seasons, but it's
It's
still
not
good.
many
They're all
Hold
really
on.
good.
So in theory, if that spell lets you retcon, how does it work? What's the limitations? Could we
The
just
spell is
talk
just
it
like,
all out in public with
No, like
Edril
if
and
you
then like retcon it all?
get the gap,
oh,
the way it works is like something else is said over what you said.
Yeah.
it's a
As to
bard
like-
and a wizard spell.
Oh, it's a bard spell.
And it's from Acquisitions Incorporated. It's a second level spell, and it reads casting times 1 reaction, which you can take when you're speaking to another creature. The range is yourself, and the components are vocal, somatic, and material. The material is spending 2 gold coins. Duration's instantaneous. And when you cast the spell, you skillfully reshape the memories of the listeners in your immediate area so that each creature of your choice within 5 feet of you forgets everything you said in the last 6 seconds. Those creatures then remember what you actually said are the words that you'd say as casting the spell.
That's wild.
It's literally just the I should not have said that. I should not have said that. That's my
Yeah.
bad.
That's the Hagrid spell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Hagrid if you could actually do that.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's
so
like,
yeah.
So back to
Now that we're telepathically linked, I will tell them everything.
Okay.
So go ahead and do that because they didn't hear anything.
Oh, okay, yeah. So, Nasara, Patch, Elena. We're looking for a man named Torgon.
I'm not in the telepath.
Yes, you are. We decided
you Yeah, you are.
We
They
said
said
that
you
we
get
were
to.
gonna.
They're just
No,
gonna
see,
verbally tell Eladril
we're
what they
gonna-
feel like saying.
Yes, that's what we decided.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So he apparently knows the means to slay the moon god. He lives in Castor.
Like slay or like slay?
Slay, not slay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So I feel like that highly benefits me and this Nasara.
What was your secret?
What? I'm sorry.
Gotcha.
He went
The
hit it
secret
that
is
some.
that he's a crush on Celestia.
No. His secret is actually that he's scared of dying. But it's a lot deeper than that.
It's not too bad.
So have I filled you guys in on the night at all?
Above table, I think you've told us mostly everything except that you've been visited by like the emperor proper.
Okay. So
Oh shit!
just to give you all the DL. So I have this I asked for information about the night.
Mhm.
So the night is basically this primordial like fucking being. And they visited me on several occasions. I'm basically just entertainment for them. But at the same time, because I'm somehow connected to the night, the Emperor has somehow found a way to connect with me as well.
I'm sorry, who?
Exactly.
Like capital E?
Capital E.
And you're just telling us this now?
I apologize. I didn't know how to handle it myself. Apparently, the Emperor is a champion of the night.
Yeah, interesting.
At the same time, apparently he's not even on this continent right now.
I feel like we could use that to our advantage.
Above table, as far as everyone is aware, that there is no other continents that people can get to. That's why him talking about being on a different continent was like a big deal.
Interesting. Okay.
So he is across the sea fighting beasts and just crazy shit apparently. But regardless, not only have I been visited by the night, but I've also been visited by the sun, which is apparently the night's child. That's where I got the tattoo that we were able to use in the canon.
Yeah, it's literally like the supernatural sun.
Yeah.
Black hole sun.
Which by the way, is that still there now that we've expended the godly magic from it?
Yes.
I was about to say, unless there's
Is it more
laser
like a
tattoo
scar
removal
than a
and
tattoo, or
Is it like a tattoo or just burned and the hair's just trying to grow back in?
It's closer to like a branding than a proper
Yeah.
tattoo.
you're his bitch.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't think, like, Patch, I trust you. I don't think you would tell, like, obviously you've come this far with us. If you were truly giving the Emperor information, I feel like,
I have literally given the Emperor nothing.
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I feel like we could use that to our advantage. Maybe next time you guys interact, try to fish more information out of him.
I don't want to be connected to him, though.
I mean, I don't know if you have a choice at this point. You know what I mean?
I mean, the whole reason that the knight is even interested in me is because I am apparently just fun to watch.
Yeah, the night gives me real
And kick too.
Emperor Callus vibes.
Like I'm just chaotic, but the thing is, while I may be chaotic, I'm not bad.
Nobody said chaos means bad.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if the things. Okay. One of the questions that I asked was how to make the Emperor not the champion of the night anymore.
Oh, interesting.
And the way to do that would be to basically do whatever the knight tells me to do.
And then you become the champion.
but I don't know if I could physically do anything or certain things that he tells me to, because I while Nasara, we have a good time. We have a good time. I'm not the type of person that's going to just straight up kill anybody or I wouldn't do any of that. So to think that in order to have the champion not be the champion, or the emperor not be the champion, could possibly mean me doing some things that I'm not willing to do.
Don't forget the second option the first option you suggested to the Archfey
Or I
that she
could
agreed.
kill him. I could kill him.
Hmm.
I could kill him.
Wouldn't that solve our problems?
I'm guessing it's not very easy to do.
Hasn't stopped us before.
Yeah.
He is known as the God Emperor of the or he's like the God Emperor of the Empire, is what he's called. Though he is not an actual god. He just sure has the arrogance of one.
So that's the gist of everything.
Just take his clipboard. It'll be fine.
Take his easy problem solved.
Easy. All right. Well, end of the campaign, y'all. It was that easy. Yeah.
I mean, the Emperor got usurped by someone with a clipboard. Like, done.
It's like he did have a
excuse me.
clipboard, right? You know what I mean?
Are you on the reservation list? Because
You're not on the list.
You're not on the list.
Oh, your reservations for tomorrow.
It was yesterday. Yeah, we had you down for yesterday.
We actually had to bump you because somebody's aunt's dog's birthday was coming.
That would be my fucking luck too.
That was a deep cut for Mud. But yeah.
Eldra's just you guys are talking amongst yourselves. Eldra's like, I take it no one's going to share then?
We can share, just not right now. I don't feel like it's safe.
You hear that rumbling? That was Emmerich's fault.
You can't
I'm
exactly
willing to tell you everything.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't really make a deal. Nona just needs me to run errands for her.
Seems
I
pretty
can't
standard
talk
for you.
about mine. That's all.
Give us some time to get to our destination, and then I'll give you the download of everything that happened. Is that fair?
Fair enough, I suppose.
Okay.
I can.
Well, good, because we're there. So I'm gonna go in and see my parents.
The things are taking a little bit longer than usual to get the piece of the cart, but Alicia has made it a little bit easier by like levitating the cart, but she's gonna like maneuver it around trees and shit.
Oh, that's cool.
So yeah, I just tell them that like I can't tell you guys.
You're allowed to say who you're looking for. You're just not allowed to say any of the specifics why. Or what.
I mean, okay, so with that, all I can say is Emmerich and I are looking for the same person. So it makes things a little bit easier. Outside of that, I cannot tell you shit.
I'd ask, but I get it.
You are like cosmically bound and unable. Like if you try to speak about one of the deals that you've been told you can't speak about, you are like cosmically bound and unable to speak of it.
Pretty cool.
Oh, is it a curse?
Not in the type of curse that's like a gauge that can be removed.
Wow, she's
It would be
about to go behind her Nona's back already.
I mean,
It's the type of curse
if
that
in
would
need.
it's the kind of curse that would have the caveat of nothing short of the wish spell or whatever.
I just tell them that I told a pretty giant ass secret. So I'm just going. I didn't have to stay up all night. So I can. I'll keep watch while you guys try to.
Oh, I'm not sleeping for the next 2 nights, so don't worry about it.
But the good
Well,
news
I'll
is
be
the
nice
people,
and energized to like help y'all get through your shit.
the good news is, even if they're tired on watch and like try to drift off to sleep while watching, they cannot.
It's true. So, for you all, I'll be nice and refreshed for the next couple days. I've been through some shit, but we Gucci.
You ever seen God die?
Yeah, shit fucks you up. With that said, I'm going to attempt soon to figure out how to grow herbal supplements of a certain kind. Because I can't get them anymore. So I need to learn how to make them myself.
Do you want a hug? You sound like you need a hug.
No.
Okay.
And you guys finally reach the village, which is like a lovely place, I suppose. It seems more like upbeat and with more people than you would expect a village next to this cursed ass forest to have. Like, who in their right mind is willingly living in this village? But apparently, a good
Are we
number
in
of people.
Kansas?
I don't think we're in
No,
Kansas
just
anymore,
most
Toto.
people don't go into the forest.
There's a bunch of people just hanging out, living in this village. You're getting there a little bit in the later afternoon, so like probably like 4 or 5 o'clock, which is a decent enough time. And people are out, and there seems to be like a little bit of a festival going on. It's like pardon?
No, go ahead.
It seems like a small but like village-wide celebration type thing, where they're like, it's unclear what they're actually celebrating, or whether it's not like they just listed a bunch of things worth celebrating and just lumped them all together. It's like part of it feels like they're celebrating like the birth of a child. Another part is like celebrating someone's birthday. Other things like celebrating like congratulations on your new home. It's just a village-wide party of people finding any reason to celebrate.
They are literally party people.
It's celebration day. We have a celebration day every month. Don't you guys have this?
I mean,
I don't need a reason to drink.
that's fair.
Okay. Well, we can partake in celebration day because mom and dad will probably be here, or we can go to the house and just wait for them to get home.
What am I listening to?
I can't deal with you.
That's my roommate being very loud.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
So what do you want to do?
I guess we could just wait.
Yeah, I gotta go party.
Okay.
You know
But-
what?
You're just gonna creepily sit inside some people's houses and just be there menacingly when they come home. Oh man, what a great day of drinking and party. Who the fuck's
You
in
know-
my house?
Fuck it. I'm not sleeping for the next 2 days. I'll go drinking.
All right, I'm gonna go get a funnel cake.
Exactly. Like, if you can't sleep anyways, you might as well party.
I'm gonna go over to my favorite vendor and get a funnel cake.
It's a person named Derek.
Oh man.
Good old Garrick.
It's a different Derek, but I like just cosmically having a bunch of derricks that all look almost identical in all sorts of different places of the world.
Nice.
It's kind of like the Nurse Joy.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm super
Yeah.
down with this.
Nurse
There's
Joy, but Derek's.
There's just a guy named Derek, and he's selling funnel cakes, the medieval equivalent of like a fried corn dog. It's basically just like actual carnival food that doesn't really exist anywhere except right here.
Excellent.
The perks of being protected by a fae. They'll teach you how to party.
Elena about to get
Stupid of
all
me.
of these Derek's raises across the world. The Derek the movement.
Just gather all the Derricks into an army of Derricks.
Dude, she's gonna gather all the Derricks to work for Mrs. Fields.
They'll have
Perfect.
stands
I'm getting
all
my
across
funnel
the
cake.
world.
Hi, Derek.
Oh, you're back. I haven't seen you in ages.
I had to go run an errand for my Nona. Can I get a funnel cake?
Well, of course. And, you're back in town for the first time in ages. I'll give it to you for free. It's party day after all.
Oh, you're such a sweetheart. Thank you.
He's
Huh?
definitely getting a raise.
You'll find your parents over at the stage, They do like performing every once in a while.
They do. Yes, we'll go catch them.
They're doing a stage play, one that they wrote themselves.
Aw,
They got a bunch of
What's it
people in the
about?
village to help. Oh, I'm not sure. I haven't seen it.
okay. Do you know what time they go on?
Oh, well, judging from the sun, I would say it should start in about an hour or two.
Awesome. Thank you.
Of course.
She still drops a coin into his cup for a tip.
Toss a coin to your Derek.
Oh, Derek,
valley
a
of
plum tea.
something.
The Valley of Derek's.
Oh.
And do have a good time, dear. I'll see you back around.
Thanks, Derek. Thanks, Derek.
Would Elena like to roll a perception check?
Sure.
Oh shit, this funnel cake lace, boys.
18.
Excellent. While you're wandering around and getting your funnel cake and turning around, you do kind of actually see Nikolai for a second. He's running off, kind of
Wait,
looks
who?
like he's
Oh, God. Yep, got it.
he's running off to his he looks busy and running off and hasn't seen you yet, but you've definitely saw him, so clearly he's all right. Your Nona has at least kept her end of the bargain, and the village appears to be safe and in good order.
Wonderful.
And the rest of the party is partying.
I'll get a drink.
Drop it like a tar. Drop it like a tar.
There are 7 stands that are all
It'd be nice to wind down, I guess.
there's 7 stands that are all selling different kinds of alcohol. But
Live a
they're
little,
all
Emmerich.
selling them for free. It's they're just giving away glasses of alcohol. But it's 7 different brands.
I look around and see if I find something like the darkest ale I can find. That's the possibly
I open
a porter or a stout, if you will.
I open the bottle that I stole from the cellar of the castle and drink that instead.
Elena, why didn't you tell me your village had free booze? Why you been holding out?
This is the chillest.
I thought every village did.
Low-key, the
Nope.
chillest village in this country.
I would never have had to go on to these quests if it was all for free.
It's only free once a month.
Oh, it's only free tonight? Okay.
Yeah, it's
It's Celebration Day.
Well, yeah, but you just
I see.
It's
a celebration, bitches.
And
I
these
see
different people
Emmerich
that
open the
make
bottle.
different-
I'm like, the fuck you got?
Yeah, I take a swig and I immediately hand it to the Sarah.
This is some
I-
damn.
And I tell Nasara, I was actually gonna pour some of this out for you.
Well, I'll pour it in my mouth for you.
This is This is like a good like elven alcohol, so it's been aged for like over 100 years.
Ooh,
Oh,
My people
damn.
know how to do shit. All right.
like the one that I stole.
Yeah,
I'm like, oh, you know what? That's really good stuff. We're gonna save that for later. And then I just grabbed the free shit.
this shit is peak.
And my people, you're only half elven.
Wow, racist much.
You know,
You know, as much rabbit hate as I have gotten, and I say one thing, really?
How
Sounds
could
like
you? I
racism
just
to me.
died. How could you?
Yeah, and as soon as you came back, you kicked me.
Well, you fucking poked me, and you knew from the get go Devil would poke me.
I didn't. I touched you
Joey, as
to
a
make
dad,
sure
I'm
you
proud
were
of you.
real, and you kicked me.
Well, you knew I was real after that, right? You knew it was me. There's no question. If an elf is gonna kick you, you know it's me.
Half elf.
Just saying.
Drill's just like in the background a little bit, just like I feel like I've missed something important here.
It's okay. The points just go right over his head because he's so low.
All right, so I go ahead and I sever the connection with the three of these fuckers, and I connect with our other elf boy and give him the down low.
How
The
many
other elf
times
boy.
per long rest can you make that connection?
I have 6 psionic dice.
And you've used 2 of them already.
Yes.
And you still have 2 full days.
Yes.
Well, Emmerich, if you could just shut your fucking mouth, we wouldn't have to worry about using them.
That's above table. Yeah, like Emmerich's like, how many psionic dice have you used already? Like,
Drill gives you like the equivalent of a mental thumbs up.
Okay.
And Alicia has run off. She's at a party, and
Yeah.
she hasn't been to a party in ages. She
Mhm.
needs this.
Do we have eyes on her?
Not directly, but it's a small enough village that you could probably find her pretty quick. It's
I
just-
go after her.
Yeah, I'm not trying to get in her business or anything, but I want to keep an eye on her.
I think it'd be smart. I agree.
She
I'm going to get into her business and go after her.
she's heading towards the stage because she heard about a stage play happening, and she's
Yeah, I'm
very
headed that way too.
she's very excited to just be. She hasn't been to a celebration in years. If you recall, she was a prisoner for a while, and now she's been like on the run with Eladrill for a bit since you guys rescued her. So this is her first time to go to a real bona fide party in years, and she's going to enjoy every single second of it.
Get a girl.
Right,
Get
so
a
I-
girl.
Catch up with her by the stage and offer her some of the funnel cake.
Oh, what is that?
It's delicious fried dough. Try it.
Oh, okay. She seems in love with that. It's delicious.
It's the ambrosia of my people.
Funnel cakes don't exist anywhere else.
Could I look to see what like the makeup of this village is? Are they all tieflings like Elena, or is it all over the
No.
place?
It's pretty mixed.
Okay.
It's got a higher tiefling population than you've probably ever seen in one place, but there's still like a lot of humans. There's a few elves. There's a couple of dwarves, and it's pretty mixed up. There's just
Okay.
more tiefling. It's like there's still more humans than anything else. But there's like a higher disposition of tieflings than in most other places. Just hanging out and having a good time. Derek is a human.
Are above table are all Derek's human?
I was just about to
Almost.
ask that.
You know, as far as we've seen, every Derek has been a human. Even the Derek's in other campaigns have been humans.
Fucking
Where you
get
had
it,
Derek
Derek.
the Wizard Friend. Derek is just, he's definitely a human and nothing else.
I like it.
And are you guys congregating towards like the stage play?
Sure, why not?
Yeah, I'd say yeah.
I'm
Emmerich
not.
kind of got like a win in Rome kind of vibes. This like we're here on happen to be here on the night. There's also the festival. I mean, why the fuck not?
Enjoy
It's
what
time
the
to
city has
party.
to offer.
Yeah, exactly.
And I mean, they're
Jester,
gonna
I've
party.
if
had
we
a
do
rough-
not have a fully fledged out play ready to perform for us,
Out here,
I-
Paul.
I am gonna lose my shit.
I do not, but you can watch like Hamlet.
Get wrecked.
That's basically what's gonna happen. You're basically gonna perform a Shakespearean play. And they have a bunch of like villagers helping out and performing. And you know, let me just roll something real quick, just out of curiosity. I mean,
So I don't know how to
they
take
do
that
they
sound.
do an okay, like it's an all right play. It's not the greatest play that you could probably have seen, but it's definitely not the worst. It's just some put together by a bunch of villagers that were not classically trained. They're just doing
AKA
something they enjoy. So like it's decent enough.
did not get a nat 20 on his performance check.
Now they got a crisp like 12.
What you're
It's-
saying
it's
was
alright.
it was at least better than
Can you roll? Okay, so like for Elena's father, roll for him, and then roll for the mother to see who's the better actor / actress.
Oh man, that feels like an awful idea. But oh boy. Well, we're rolling for the father first, and now we're rolling for the mother. Holy shit, that's kind of really funny.
one rolled a 20 and one rolled a 1.
No. They both rolled a 19.
Oh wow.
Aw.
Solid.
They are
it's the
equally
town-
average.
So it's
Well,
the
they're-
townsfolk that suck. Okay.
Yeah, they're both extremely good at what they do. But
You know,
like,
it's
the
still
townsfolk
better
are
than
kinda-
Patch's comedic work. So
I love that. Like Elena's parents are clearly like the stars of the play.
They wrote it.
they wrote it, and they also did they did well. They performed it well. The villagers aren't great, but like they probably practiced for a couple weeks for like the night, and it's whatever. They did a good job.
listen, I'm just happy to be here with my buds again. Still a little woozy, but you know.
After the play is completed, Kason, I believe I'm saying that right.
Hold on. Yeah.
Is
Probably.
going to
I need
come
to go
and-
look at the names I typed.
He's going to come down
Go
to
ahead.
like,
I'll just.
the crowd area and look down. He's like, "Oh,
Oh, Cassian.
Hassian? Okay.
Yeah.
okay. I will attempt to remember that.
No, it's fine.
I will do my best.
They're Slavic names.
Oh, yeah.
So
Oh boy. Can I do a Slavic accent? The answer is probably not.
no, you don't have to.
This your house.
Cassian? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Okay. And Cassian comes down and kind of just looks upon you all. And he's like, "Oh, Olena, you're home. And in time to see our play."
Yes. You did a great job.
Aye. And your mother did a great job too. It was truly, truly fantastic. Some of
Yes.
the
How
some
long
of
have you
the-
been working on it?
Oh, only a couple of weeks, you know? Well, your mother and
Yeah.
I have been writing it for several months. But we only got to practice for a couple of weeks.
That makes sense. Where's Irina?
Irina?
Irina.
She's running around somewhere. She's
Okay.
been hanging out with her friend lately.
Okay.
They grow up
I
so
hadn't seen
fast.
her yet. I saw Nikolai.
Yes. Nikolai has been also antsy to leave the village, just like you. He wants to go on grand
Does he have
adventure of his own.
Does he have anywhere that he wants to go? Or just on a grand adventure?
I don't think he knows where he wants to go yet. He was talking to Marcus, the blacksmith, about making him some armor or something.
Hmm.
Wants to become some great warrior, some great adventurer. I think he said something about becoming a champion written in fairy tales. I think he's been reading too many books. But that's how we live.
It is.
How are your journeys? And who are your
They've
friends?
been eventful. Oh, yes. Let me introduce you to my friends. So we have Nasara, the lovely Nasara,
It is
the
a pleasure to
valiant
make your acquaintance.
Emmerich,
Pleasure to meet you.
and Patch.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, and then Eladrill.
I'm
What?
sorry. We have the lovely Nasara, the valiant Emmerich, and Patch.
And
and your Patch
Checks
is
out.
here.
I'm just gonna put my hood up and disappear.
It is lovely to see you, Patch.
Nice,
And then
nice to
we-
meet you too. And then I just walk off.
And it is a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Emmerich the Bold.
Yep. Yours as well. You have a fine daughter on your hands. Not in that way. Never mind.
You are not a wordsmith, but not everyone needs to be.
I don't think we're pretending you're my husband anymore.
That's not the vibe that I wanted to give off, but it's
And he just like nods and does his like half quarter bow to like what he does to each of you, a little bow, and then like pleasure to meet you to Alicia and Eladrill. What brings you all to
Oh,
the
yeah.
village?
So, above table, is there any issue with me telling them, like, this is the queen?
I think if you trust your parents, then I don't see an issue with it.
I'm realizing now that we are in a large festival, so I will save that for the house. But yes, okay.
I was about to say, I don't
And
think
these
we
are
need a
some of
whole
my friends.
village to know.
Yeah.
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 What brings you all to
I was
the
just trying to make sure they hadn't told us not to tell anybody. But yeah, anyway, these are some other friends we've met along the way, Eladrill and Alicia.
What brings you all here?
We came to visit, and Nona had me stop by. She needs me to run an errand for her.
Oh. I see you still run errands for the fair?
That's how she.
That's lovely, yes. What's
Yeah.
the hopefully it's nothing too crazy. Simple things. Not in danger, right?
Yeah. No. No.
Content.
No, she doesn't. Yeah.
He kind of like checks your face a little bit and like looks for any like injuries that you might have sustained. He's like, you have not been in any danger. Yes, you've been keeping safe.
She starts to say that they're not dangerous missions, and then remembers that she battled that woman, Cessair.
Well, she didn't battle her. She was told very keenly, if you try, you will die.
But whatever, that whole situation happened, which I wasn't exactly safe in. They're mostly safe. Yeah, it's fine. And I've met these new companions, and they help make sure I stay safe. And Nona still makes sure that I stay safe. So
And you are all keeping safe, yes? Not doing anything too dumb? We don't keep track of what's happening out in the rest of the world anymore.
Nothing dumb whatsoever. Nope, nope, nope.
That feels unconvincing.
Only dumb thing I've done is make your daughter temporarily sound like my wife.
You are
No one
not
jumped in
wordsmith,
front of a
but that is
disintegrate
okay.
spell. All right.
What?
What?
Huh?
What?
Nothing.
I didn't hear what you said. What did you say?
Yeah, what did you say?
I said
Don't
no
worry,
one jumped in
I
front of a
heard.
disintegrate spell.
Who was casting disintegrate?
That was
A guy we knew.
It was a props for a
Some
play.
dude, yeah.
Why are you? Who's disintegrating
Ah.
people for a play?
Papa, we can talk about this back at the cottage. It'll be fine.
Have you guys already eaten? Would you like to stop and get food before we go home? Do you?
Sure, I can get a turkey leg.
Would you
Turkey
people
leg.
like? We do not have guest bedroom for all of you, but we have we've got the barn. If you'd like to spend the night,
Well, they can't really sleep, so I'll take the bedroom.
why can't they sleep?
Long story. I could use some food though.
What have you done? Are you making deals? You're going to make your mom. Elena, you're going to make your mother worried sick.
It's fine. I stay safe. These two are too suspicious. Nona made them pay a higher price.
I didn't say that's Nasara's fault, okay?
Well,
You can
come
still
along.
get a well-rested sleep. So who's here to question?
We're going. I'm sure Derek has some extra turkey legs for you, and you can grab a swig from Marcus's stand. He might be the blacksmith, but he brews a mean mead.
Ooh, okay.
Mean.
Did the elven wine hit you a little too hard?
It's built different.
Yeah, the swig of that liquor like immediately got Emmerich tipsy.
Shit's wild,
Yeah.
and that's why he's fucking up his words.
Yeah.
Cannon.
Come along. Food's over there. Let's point to a couple of the stands. Take your pick. Alcohol's over here. Don't drink too much. You're going to be around kids. Maintain some
Thanks,
sort
Papa.
of composure. You,
Right.
no drinking. She's going.
Composure.
point to
I
Elena,
barely
no
know
drinking.
her.
Oh. To
Oh my
Elena,
God,
we're fine.
stop.
That was bad. That was bad.
Alrighty. Once everyone has gotten
Yeah,
their
did
fill
you
of,
tell me no drinking? That's fine. I don't drink.
once they've gotten your fill of food and alcohol, you can follow them towards the house. Unfortunately, Irina won't be coming home tonight. She's staying over with a friend. Nikolai should be home soon. And your mother was just, cleaning up and winding down after a successful play. So she'll be home. She might be home already, actually.
No, you
Wonderful.
can't. You can't. Cat, you can't have.
Wonderful.
No.
Isn't life wonderful? Wonderful.
I think so.
No. You can't have
Wunderbar.
this either.
Come along. He's going to lead you guys towards his house. And you guys just get the vibe that this is just a really happy and friendly dude.
Mm-hmm.
He's just a really
Come
good
with
guy.
me.
And you'll see.
You sang that yesterday.
A
In
world of
world
ocean
of
violations.
I love that version so much. You guys approach an actually like pretty nice house. It's proper like 2-story house. It's got like a barn in the back type thing, but it feels less like a barn and more like a stable type beat. There's not really any horses in there right now, but you know, it looks like it could house horses. And there's a little bit of a smoke coming from a chimney, like there's a little small fireplace going on. And it's just like a really cozy house.
Should we
Yay.
stop here?
Do you guys want a tour? And go.
What's I'm saying? Do we
Wait.
want to start here next session? Is this a good stopping? I'm just thinking of time. It is.
This would be a decent enough place to stop if you guys would like. It's like 11 o'clock, I think. Yeah, like 11:20.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
It
past
is like
11.
12 minutes before normal ending time. So
Yeah.
No, it's like usually we stop by 11.
Depends on if we have a battle going.
Yeah.
This would be a fine stopping point.
Anyway.
Right? You've all made your deals. You've all had a small party, and you're going to visit with Kaysen, and I don't know how to say the mother's name.
Maria and Tassian.
Maria. Okay.
Maria.
Ah,
Let's go.
No.
it's a go.
Let's go.
It's a girl.
Alrighty, chat. That's gonna do it for us. Have a wonderful night. Hope you enjoyed. Just a flavor reminder, you can watch us
Send those
live.
to
If
you,
you're watching on YouTube, you
but
can watch
they're
us
not
live
really
Thursday
for you.
nights.
It's mostly just like my own
We
pronunciation.
are going to
Makes sense.
figure out the next couple weeks. It's gonna be a little weird.
Okay.
Everyone's doing some vacations and
Yeah.
stuff.
Also,
So,
I sent a picture of the god
um,
of the sky.
so come check it
yeah, I
out
saw
I saw
that.
that.
live on stream.
He's just a homie.
Hope you all have a wonderful
That's pretty cool.
night. Appreciate you
Pretty
hanging out.
dope.
We'll see you next time.